here we are. We're going to do it live. We're doing it live. What is up, and welcome back at C-31. Here we are, back on the Dreamcast. We are continuing on our Resident Evil series with Resident Evil 2 on the Dreamcast, as promised. Last live stream, it went into a no save run, which was just happenstance. So I said to myself, okay, let's keep the dream alive here. And we just went with it. And I appreciate everybody who was there. Much love and respect. Hitting that like button, subscribing, all that good stuff. I appreciate you all. And as I like to say, this is a young channel that we just kind of started off as a labor of love. So I'm continuing on with our Resident Evil series. We started off with Resident Evil Director's Cut, did Jill's run, then did the advanced Chris run, which was hella fun after getting the non-DualShock copy off of eBay. Love the soundtrack. That was a great time. So now we've started Resident Evil 2, and I thought to keep things fun and to keep things fresh for viewers, well, let's do this on the Dreamcast. So that's where we are now. Here's my VMU. All the lovely Capcom titles on here, and we're going to get this thing going. I hope everybody is having an absolutely amazing Saturday on this August 24th of the 24th year of the 2000s. So here we go. And yes, the ever so classic, this game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. And again, with the ever so lovely additional content of the Dreamcast version. I did a whole video highlighting the data gallery. So if you haven't checked that out, go to the channel, give this a view. There will be more to come, and I'll leave it at that. And what we learned is obviously on the Claire disc, on disc 2 of Resident Evil 2 on the Dreamcast, additional gallery items. I was not privy to that, having played this so many times on the Dreamcast, that there's actually different gallery items on each disc. So that's kind of cool to see. So here we go. Let's get things started. Leon A. And here you can also see the additional difficulty modes on the Dreamcast version, where you can get things really wild on hard mode, and then obviously on arrange mode in Nightmare. So that'll be another live stream. Maybe it'll be a VOD. Who knows? We'll see. We'll get there when we get there. And yeah, Leon A. Let's rock this shit. We're going to skip through the FMVs on this and just get things rolling here. They were parted by an unescapable destiny. So happy Saturday. Thank you all for being here. And off we go. Leon A. My boy's on fire over there. Door 1.
Freeze!
Who are you? What are you doing?
What are you doing here?
Kendo.
Hold your fire.
Hit that like button for Kendo.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
You don't expect a zombie outbreak until the entire town is infested with zombies. And his gun shop has been ransacked. If you've played Daymare, there's kind of a good nod to the Kendo gun shop with the gun shop in there. So what am I doing right now? We are going to go through this without picking up any items in the beginning here until we get to the police station, so I can get Brad Vickers out and get that special key. Third zombie is a little too close for comfort here. We're going to try to push through here. Nope, Leon. Through the gate. Off we go. Will I use the biker costume or the RPD hat wife beater costume? We will see. And shout out to JJ from the Residents of Evil and Andreas with their speed runs that they did in Germany at Gamescom. That was pretty awesome. Under an hour. This is not going to be a speed run. We're going to go through this and kind of do the little extra things that you don't need to do. But there may be a speed run in the future. We'll see. Test my ability. Power through this. Get on out. And let's head to the RPD. Stay away from me. In we go. Okay, so we're still on fine. We're probably at 80% health right now, so very low fine. And we have made it. We can now start picking up items. You'll see Brad Vickers down here. Hey, Brad. I'm going to come back and give you a proper greeting when I have my shotgun so I can get that special key. So now that Brad's here, we can grab this green herb. Or maybe that's only in Claire's scenario. Yep. See, the memory, it gets a little melted sometimes, but in we go. The epic RPD greeting. Yes. Love the soundtrack. We'll come back. The key card. Let's go see Marvin. I hope everybody is having a lovely Saturday. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, man. Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled.
We have a whole new party
What
now
happened?
with uninvited
About
guests.
2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies.
The
in
JoJo
a
locker.
mansion located in the outskirts
Little nod
of
to
this
JoJo's
city.
Bizarre Adventure.
Chris and the other S.T.A.R.S members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything.
Those bastards.
They risked their lives to reveal the truth. But no one believed them.
I
Not
believe
long
them.
after that,
I did.
all this started to happen.
Hang in there.
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
But,
Just go.
damn. All right, I'm going.
Fine. But I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
We're going to come back and put you out of your misery, Marvin. I'm sorry. Sorry to say it. It is what it is. He got up real quick to lock that door. He was playing possum a little bit with us. He's like, I don't know how quickly I'll turn. I always want to use the key card from the menu there instead of knowing you just use it from this damn computer. Let's unlock some doors. Off we go. Police memorandum. All right, let's dump off the knife. And here are all the lovely infinite weapons we have unlocked from all the various playthroughs. We will not be using any of these on this run. This could be a vanilla run. Holy shit! Leon's like, I've only been in Raccoon City for 15 minutes, and this shit is nuts. What just ran across that window? Come through here after we get the spade key from the unicorn medal. Imagine seeing this shit. Like, I'm just holding up in a room at this point. I am not even dealing with this. But Leon's like, no, we got a mission here. Bye. Oh, that was a bad move, guys. Shouldn't have done it. That hurts. I wanted the herb, though. I need it. No, that was a ballsy move. Didn't have to do that until I came back through, but considering we were doing a no-item pickup to get the special key, we've purposely taken some knocks from some zombies early on, so that health, it is what it is. I mean, the soundtrack, every area just slaps. Fucking love it. Give me those bullets. Our first red jewel. Always love this part. Love that animation. How many prints of that did Irons have made? He's like, well, in case I have to hide it again behind the painting, I'm going to get many of those made. In case some smartass comes with a lighter and lights the fireplace. Nope. You stay there. I do love in the Seamless HD project how they added that reload ability. Speaking of which, I should probably do that myself manually. And speaking of reloading and Daymare, if you've played that and actually creating the magazines, and that is a really cool mechanic, I thought. You can play that game a couple different ways. But the classic 90s mode, you actually make the magazines. That's pretty cool. I thought that was a very fresh take on how they did things there. And if you haven't checked out that game, Invader Studios, man, I still have to play Daymare 1994. That's obviously on the list of things that will be on the channel, but played through 98 and I loved it. So if you haven't checked that out, also give that a view. And love my OCD organization of that item box. I try to keep it clean and easy to access, knowing where everything is. So yeah, let's go up to that S.T.A.R.S office. We will be coming back through there eventually with the special key after we deal with Brad. Do a little costume change. So it's really interesting, like, what is my favorite of the OG 3? That's a tough call. They all kind of hold a different special place in my heart. But RE2 I probably played the most. So we're on the Dreamcast, HDMI adapter into the capture card. And that's how we're making this happen. And yeah, this is like the PC port. So a lot of the non-pre-rendered backgrounds, all the 3D modeling, looks really clean. And kind of prior to all the work of the Resi community and doing the HD projects and everything they've been able to do, this is like one of the best looking ways to play this game. Especially on console. Oh, look, more friends. Oh, hey. That reload. And he's down. Do a little cleanup in here. We got the Rebecca film on Claire's scenario. I don't think I'm going to do it on this one. So there is the shotgun for Brad. I'm actually not going to take the first aid spray from Rebecca. Sorry, Bex. I appreciate you leaving that there for whoever might need it. Jill's desk, Chris's desk, and Chris's diary. Give me that unicorn medal, baby.
Leon!
Hey.
It's good to see you're still among the living.
Hey, Claire.
It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all.
He just whips that diary out.
There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
Barry, taking the bullets, though. Bex left us a first aid spray. Barry leaves us some bullets. Still have to look at this. And there's a really cool up-res of that I've seen online. Chris's Marksman Trophy. Pretty dope. All right, Claire Bear. You continue
I can't
checking
believe
everything
what
out.
is happening to this city.
I'm out. I always forget if there's a item at the end of the hall here. All right, back through, use that unicorn metal, get our first key, and we're going to take care of Brad. That is our next COA, our next course of action. Down the steps. And again, thank you all for being here. Thank you for stopping by. On this lovely Saturday. There's Resi too. It's funny, you know, they definitely upped. That's nice. The jump scares when they made this. From that epic moment with the dogs from the original going through the hallway. You have the liquor coming through the glass. You have those arms popping out. Lots of nice little additions they did in Resi 2. Yeah, we forgot our boys in here. Nope. No kisses, liquor. We're out. I got a date with Brad Vickers, damn it. And now we can dump off that red jewel. We now have both. Get that key. Let's roll! Back to that epic main hall of the RPD. Oh, come on, I'm close enough. No, the camera's got to change for you to be close enough, bro. Gimme. Spade Key's huge. All right, back outside. You know what we're doing. Friend? That's what you get for leaving the S.T.A.R.S members. And the Arclay Forest, you bastard. Okay. So now we got that special key. We can do the costume change. And let's start opening some doors with the Spade Key. And yes, per the last video, we are on a Retro Fighters wireless Dreamcast controller. And I will continue to plug their stuff, despite there is no sponsorship. but I love their products. So check them out if you have not already. We will now be taking out that liquor. It's actually easier dealing with Brad and Leon's scenario, having the shotgun, believe it or not, as opposed to taking him out with the grenade launcher. Listen to that mouth breather. Get your ass down from there. No time for that shit. In we go. It's a copy machine. To make copies of every file, so we have backups. Some much needed 9mm rounds. Grab that crank. A Resident Evil staple. The crank. Which has kind of been replaced in the current games with the bolt cutters. The bolt cutters have become the new crank, in my opinion. Get 2 cranks in RE1 OG. Get a crank in this one. Get the cranks in RE3. So this whole wing now is toast. We will be using the cord from the other wing all the way down by the club key on your way down to the morgue area. So no need in wasting it there, since we do not have to go back in that area. Okay, we're going to do the costume change now. I would ask the chat if you have a preference for which costume. Should we do the biker costume or the wife beater and RPD hat? So I'll give it 1 second, see if anybody replies. As I stated, this is not a speed run. Left or right? All right, I'm gonna call it myself. We did the biker outfits with Claire, which is my favorite, but we'll switch it up on this run. And here we go. And a cool thing when you change your costume is obviously holding the gun gangster style. And out we go. Love all the costumes we got in RE2 Remake. I wish these would have also been included, personally. Personal opinion. All right, that's diamond. All right, up we go. I did like the inclusion of the original kind of costume look in the remake, though, for the RPD outfit. That was cool. Leon should be using that mop and cleaning everything up. This isn't Dead Rising, though. And there we go. Spade Key is toast. All right, let's see how many headies we can get here. Triple. Yeah, baby. Hit that like button for a triple headshot. That is what we do. Yeah, you gotta love how fast he fires. This gangster style. Leon's not messing around. Sadly, when you get the handgun parts, you lose that aiming technique. But it is what it is. This is another great song. Go ahead and make this red-green before we get the plug. Our first red-green mixture of the live stream. Leon loves his herbs, baby. Oh, shit! Oops. Wonder how fast you can make it during that. If you can cross this threshold, is it possible? I do have my gun equipped, so maybe that slowed me down a little bit. Our first plug, we got the Bishop plug. I'm here to clean up this town. Wow, you got some hit points on you, pal. Get a different camera angle here. I love shooting like this. We got to get as many kills like this as we can until we no longer have the ability when I create the Matilda. Full-blown custom handgun. Wasted a couple shots there. In we go. Dare I get it now? I'm debating. I think I might. Let's not waste time. Let's just go do it now. All the zombies are gone. We'll grab the handgun parts. And obviously right now, if you see, I have a full magazine here in the handgun, so we're not going to equip those until after we burn through the 18 rounds, so we can basically get a free 18 rounds from the custom handgun parts. Nice little freebie trick you can pull. If you've seen the videos Ink Ribbon's put out where he's able to screen capture and pull up the 3D models of the items. That's pretty cool. I'd like to see that box, actually, because you only see the box like that, as well as with the custom shotgun parts. That would be a cool item to get a closer look at. All right, so that basically that entire side is clear, minus on the first floor where Marvin's at. But we'll be heading that way soon enough. Gimme. The first time you go with that, it's pretty intense. So they really, like I was saying earlier, in the zombie arm hallway, a lot of additional jump scares in RE2. It's like they took that from RE1 and just ramped it right the hell up. I don't know you. They just wanted to give you a hug, Leon. Free hugs. Give me the bullets. Give me the valve. And just for the fun of it, why not, right? Because this is like one of a kind here. We out. So we've been putting out fires all over the RPD, but we're actually going to put out some literal... Oh, he got too close. You're too close, pal. Tried to get that heady, but I did not aim up fast enough. Up we go, up we go. Imagine this being real life and trying to figure all this out. I do not think we make it out in real life before all of Raccoon City is destroyed. There's just too much happening. It's an interesting thought, like all the escape room stuff that you can attend. That'd be cool to do, like a Resident Evil escape room. So is this only Leon B where you can get ammo here? Apparently. Okay. Interesting. You damn crows. So before we go down to that door to our left, we are going to dump off the valve handle and do the red jewels, and then we can go see Marvin. So clean. You gotta love it. So after this haul, this might be it for the gangster style shooting for Leon, as I'm probably going to burn through this magazine and then do the handgun parts. So this is a good angle to kind of get to enjoy that in all its glory. Oh, hey. Damn it. 2 rounds left. Oh, no. Amateur hour. That stinks. Give me those shotgun shells. Yeah, this is good enough. We'll go ahead and do it. Yes. Diamond key, baby. Sorry, I skipped that. We love all the FMVs, but we don't need to see that. Out we go. Dump off the plug. Let's go see Marvin. What's our inventory looking like? Yeah. We'll be grabbing herbs by the crow door to head down, and we'll heal up then. You know what? Just for fun, we'll grab it. It was funny on that Gamescom thing that the one person that was kind of moderating it was talking about how annoying these door animations are. When you forget something, you have to go back and open multiple doors, but those are in there for one reason. It's not like they just put these in because they thought it looked cool. It's because as that door is opening, it's loading the next area. So, creative way, like in Silent Hill with the fog, to kind of hide stuff being loaded in the background while you're playing. All the herbs, baby. We're in business now. We're going to go ahead and heal up. Leon went from having like a decent amount of protection with that RPD outfit. Now I have him with like a lot of bare skin showing. But he's like, I'm a badass. I'm going to be fine. Oh, hey. More friends. And now, as you can see, with our aim, we no longer have the gangster style. But I like the 3-round burst. Some people don't. I'm a fan. You get your ass up. that was nice. I think my boy there is still up. There you are. And there you go. 2236. More shells. And our map. Sure. Some hidden herbage. Gotta love it. Just the one. Now, let's go take care of our friend. Herb over there, ink ribbon over there. We're not gonna grab that. That one zombie, he was eyeing me up. Look at him turning his head. Like, I'm not going that way. You want to take a nice bite on my feet. So we got triple before. Can we do it again? Nope, double. Might be able to get one here, though, actually. Let's see. There it is. Triple kill. We'll leave that herb for the time being. Let's roll. Hope everybody's doing well on this Saturday. Wherever you're watching, thank you so much for being here. That's a nice angle. Where are you going? No, no. Where's your buddy at? There he is. You stay down. Another red herb right here. Give me that. Very nice. Look at that CRT over there. It's a TV, right? Looks like a TV. Give me the key. Or am I just seeing that reflection? There it is. Okay. Oops. I am going to probably have to burn this herb here. Yep. We got our buddy that's going to come say hello to us. Get that plug. We're going to leave the first aid spray. Where did you come from? I was just next door. No one was there. You sneaky sneak. All right. So this is all dead to us now until we have the club key. Now we need to say goodbye to our good friend Marvin. It's kind of cool with the remake how they're able to see the stats on what people did with Marvin. Did they leave him zombified in the RPD hallway, or did they give him the mercy he deserved? Before I go in there, do this. More handgun bullets. We needed this. Do some quick organization here. 3 of the 4 plugs have been obtained. That can stay. And you gotta bear with me here. I'm actually gonna drop this off for that. Marvin, I'm coming for you. We know this whole area is safe. And we're doing it. We're moving. I don't know if anybody is knowledgeable of the 4th Survivor Hunks mission on this version of the game, but that hallway right there with the ivies, and then you come out of here and you have 2 evolved ivies. Oh, it is brutal. Brutal. And then you have Mr. X waiting for you upstairs, just in case that wasn't enough. Oh, hi. No, no, no. Oh, I hate when they do this. This is whack. Is he down? I couldn't tell. Let's see if I can get... Yeah, he's down. Lock is broken. Has Claire already been through here is the question. We need those. Give me those shotgun shells. Love it. This guy's a sneaky sneak. You come from around. That's it. Double? Yes. Double kill. Favorite weapon in any Resident Evil game? Do you have one? Mine, when you get the shotgun parts in this game, that's my all-time favorite. That thing just literally blows them in half. Since I grabbed that damn film, I'm just going to develop it for posterity's sake before we see Marvin. Should not have grabbed it. I was too quick on mashing the, what is it? It's the A button on the Dreamcast controller. You got film development, you got people putting out fires, like, do a little bit of everything in this game. Gotta love it. Film A. Looks like Birkin's freaking arm in a tube. We could change costumes again if we wanted. Can even go back to the RPD outfit, but we're sticking with this. Like I said, we did the biker costumes in the last run, so we'll rock this out. Oh yeah, looking good with that handgun ammo again. There's certain areas I skip killing the enemies, but overall I like just taking them all out. All right, hit that like button for Marvin. And for us, giving him his piece. He's quick, too. Oh, I tried to get the headshot. Damn it. All the same, he's down. So we can now head to the back area of the police station and meet our next classic character. Nothing in JoJo's locker. So right now, what you need to remember here is the wire we picked up. I'm going to grab that from the safe room right here, as we will be putting the shutters down off of the Watchman's Barracks. We'll be saying goodbye to the RPD for a little bit here. We can't forget about the zombie we didn't take out on the other side of these desks. So we're going to go straight through the middle here. He's still waiting over there. And our final key for the time being until we get the club key, the heart key. And there it goes. Grab this for the time being. I don't know why this always feels like it's like the second floor to me. There go the shutters. Grab those shoddy shells. Down we go. Doggos. Bad doggos. Warning shot. Come on. No time for that shit. Sounds like I shouldn't have left those dog treats in my pocket. Give me that red herb, baby. I need it. The Muscle Man costume, yep. I was debating. I was like, am I going to go biker or beater with the RPD hat? And we went with the beater. We went with the Muscle Man. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday to you. Herbage is looking good right now. Let's get that power back online. Oh yeah. And yeah, we will be grabbing this herb now. Give me that. We got a date with our dear friend Ada. This is going to look great. Leon's going to be flexing the guns here. What a shot right at his feet.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about
When I
that.
saw
Sorry
the
for
uniform,
shooting at
I
you.
thought
Lucky
you
I have
were
good
another
aim.
zombie.
Who are you?
Ada Wong.
Well then.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy named Ben. He's one of those reporter types, always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in the cell block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside.
I like how she shot at him. Was just gonna walk away. Like, okay.
If we work together, we can move
Whatever.
this thing. Give me a hand here, will you?
Oh yeah, sure. Let me help you out, since you were so kind to me. Retro, do you prefer one costume over the other? Because I'm kind of partial to the biker outfit. I like having Claire and Leon in the biker outfits, but that's just me. I like how she has nothing to say. Like a thank you would be nice. Right place at the right time, you know?
Ada, wait!
And it's like, I got business to take care of, Leon. And here we go. The star reporter himself. I'm swimming in herbs right now. And we're gonna have to get the manhole opener, but I can make this a green blue. Let's go see Ben. No. Ben's got his pack of Marlboro Reds
Let
in
me
his pocket.
guess. You must be Ben, right? Get up, now.
What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here.
Is this the guy?
Is this the guy?
Ben,
What an attitude.
you told the city officials that you knew something about what's been going on, didn't you? What did you tell them?
Yeah, what'd you tell them,
Who
Ben?
the heck are you?
I'm trying to find my boyfriend. His name's John. He was working for a branch office of Umbrella based in Chicago, but he suddenly disappeared 6 months ago. I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
Why would I want to tell you?
Okay, I say we leave him in there. Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
I have it right here, officer. But I'm not about to leave this cell. Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around out there.
Tell me more. Oh, shit, right on cue.
Like I said, I'm not leaving this cell. Get out of here before you lead it right to me.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere.
I'm
I'm the
not
only
going
cop left
anywhere.
alive in this building.
What?
Look, if you want to live, then you're gonna have to leave with me.
Yeah, you come with me.
But do you even know how to get out of the city?
We could have started like our own party
There's
here.
a kennel in the back of the building.
Ben
Inside the
Bertolucci
kennel
has
is a
joined the
manhole.
clan.
Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it won't be easy.
All right, I'm going.
Where are you going? Ah, okay. Let's see what Ben has to say one more time.
There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it won't be easy.
It won't be easy. He's like, that's why my ass is locked up in here. Because shit is nuts. All right, off we go. That sounds positive, right? Now we can trigger this shit and grab that window. Nope. No time for that. Bye. Should have taken some of the dog food. Could be a good distraction. Get away from me. No way. Nope. Be running up those steps. All right, now we're going to take all the plugs that we currently have collected, and we're going to dump all those off. I do like that they put a blue herb in there, just in case. Yeah. All the plugs. One more to go. And then we can go hang out with Ada.
Ada?
Every time he sees her. Ada? Ada, wait.
I don't
Ada?
think I've introduced myself yet. My name's Leon. I'm with the RPD.
She's like, congratulations. She doesn't care.
It's a dead end.
She's on a mission, baby.
You think we can get upstairs through this shaft? Give me a boost. I'll go and check.
Yeah. Here's your boost. Woo! We are now Ada Wong. How about her section in RE2 Remake? Playing that in the harder difficulties, that's a fun ride right there. Oh, you bastard. So I do want to make note of something here. The way Ada holds her gun, I never really noticed this. But she kind of has that sideways tilt. I freaking love that. Let's see if we can get a closer. See that? That's like an that is an animation unique to her. And I think that's pretty cool. I noticed that only recently. I think that's worth noting. Oh, yeah, we want all the shotgun shells, baby. Let's go make our box bridge. You gotta love there being a map here. Like, yeah, we need a map for this area. And yes, you do not have to push these all perfectly in place. I got a little carried away there. Wasn't thinking about it. But again, it's just a vanilla run, non-speed run. Kind of enjoying it. Taking in the lovely look of this Dreamcast version of Resident Evil 2. Ada, you're so smart. The final key, baby. Give me that club key. Yes. Let's go. Taking in all those pre-rendered backgrounds in all their glory. Gotta love it.
Leon, can you hear me?
Yes?
Ada, did you find anything?
Right here.
Nice toss.
Think fast. Here's one more.
The shotgun shells just hit Leon in the head.
Hey, I I can't reach the ventilation hole. I'm going to have to find another way around. I'll catch up with you later.
Ada, wait!
Ada, wait!
Aw, come on! There we go. Club key, baby. Clean up a little inventory space here before we move on. Off we go. Go clean up the RPD and keep this train a-moving. Oh, are you shitting me? That's a kick in the pants right there. Big time kick in the pants. That's an annoyance and a half. Fucking spiders, man. Was not expecting that. But you never are when you get poison status in this game. Ugh. We should have went and checked on Ben, right? I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure Ben's doing just totally fine in that cell. I hear you, mouth breather. Damn right we're using that club key. Oh shit! Get out of my way. No time for that. Yeah, we are opening all the doors. And we'll also be registering for guests. I will not be stopped. Total cleanup. More. Give me all the handgun ammo. My brother would say it's sacrilegious that I ended up getting the gun parts. So Leon can't do his gangster fire anymore. But it is what it is. All right, now we're off back to the RPD, and let's get that final plug. One more door to open with this shit. Yes, we do. Oh, yeah. Maining that shotgun right now, baby. Poor Watchman. And now we have the Magnum. The real blam blam. Yeah, I will say, dealing with the small keys ain't so bad. But man, when you forget the lighter with Claire, that just sucks. Our friend's still lying on the ground there, waiting for us to forget he's there, so he can have a snack. Snack of Leon's foot. Which would be so brutal to be bit in the foot by a zombie, or anything for that matter. How are we on? Just enough. But you know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and grab and use that green herb now. Because we were poisoned and I used that green blue, and I'm not sure exactly what our health is at. I know we're on fine, but are we on 100% fine? I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and get that and just... little cautious. Erring with a little caution there. No big deal. Should go back in the interrogation room and see the liquor that's waiting for us. Nice. I'm not picking up the film. Not happening. We will ignore that. I'm going to come through here and I'm going to go to the main hall so I can get the crank out of the item box, since we're going up to the library to get that final plug. And we'll be saying goodbye to the RPD. It's been quite a ride on my first day as a member of the Raccoon City Police Department. way up there now. Gotta love it. We're actually going to take the ladder up and go through the library. It's here for a reason. Let's use it. We got friends up here now. Got a friend right here. No, no, no. We say no, no, no. And that, my friends, is why we use the cord where we do. Because those zombies coming through that area, we're not going back through there. We don't have to worry about that. We don't need them jamming us up. And I do like in this, when you use the crank, it's gone. We need it for one area, and then it's out of the item, out of the inventory. Not need to go back to the item box. It's just gone. Looks like there's a switch here. Should we push it? Hell yeah, we're going to push it. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, look. And I do love in this scenario being able to jump down this chute. That's just great. Down we go. What if you got stuck in there and that's how you died? It'd be so depressing. Leon's arms are all scratched up and shit. No, Birkin, you sick bastard. Gross. It's just gross, bro. That thing needs some clear eyes so bad. Can we hit it with the Visine? Something? That's why it's so angry. It's got those irritated eyes. Allergy season is not a joke.
Ben!
Pen, you're out.
Can you still hear me? Come on, answer!
Is everything okay?
Damn! I don't believe this. I almost got the story.
Ben.
Bitter irony.
Bitter irony.
The chief of police, a co-conspirator. Get that scum. Make him pay.
Leon's like, I did think it was a little weird during the interview process. Him constantly talking about his affection for
My
the
chest.
taxidermy.
It's burning!
What's wrong?
Leon's like, holy shit, I haven't seen enough. You lay this on me now? Ada, you could have at least killed that G embryo.
Good God, what was that?
Yes, it was.
Where are you going, Ada?
Ada, quit running off.
To the chemical plant. I have a feeling that's where I'll find John.
Ada, wait! Hey!
Hey.
Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Don't sound so excited. A miserable death. That's a screenshot right there. Nothing in Ben's cell. We went here, right? This is, yeah, there's the herbs in here earlier. All right, so off we go. Get the final plug. Let's do this. Let's head to the sewers, man. Moving and grooving. Those frickin' spiders better mind their business this time. Poison status before. Some shit. Not this time. Oh no. We out. Alright, so we got our final plug. Yeah, I think we're looking good. Don't need to worry about that yet. Let's waste this thing with the submachine gun. I'm feeling it. Feeling like that's the play. You mutated quick. It's that G virus, man. It doesn't screw around. Much, much quicker than the T virus. I hate this bastard. I like that they made these enemy type in the remake, though. That was crazy. Blood going on. Waste all that shit. Screw you, buddy. I got things to do. I've kind of, after playing this enough, I like using the submachine gun there. I think it's fitting. And it also stuns him quite a bit. You don't have to worry about those damn G embryos latching onto you.
Ada!
Time for our life lesson by Leon S. Kennedy.
What was that all about? Running off like that was reckless and stupid.
Reckless and stupid.
Those zombies are everywhere. Not to mention that thing that got Ben.
Yeah.
I was there, Leon. I know.
Ada's like, tell me something I don't know, Scott
Look,
Kennedy.
Ada, as an officer, it's my job to look out for you. But we're not going to get through this alive if we don't work together. Okay?
All right. We'll do this your way for now.
Yeah, do it my way. My way or the highway. Come on, Ada. XDR is on all these doors, and I would love to know what that means or what that's in reference to. I just don't know. Zippity zip zip. Zippity doo. All right, let's do some raiding here. Let's get all the items. Yep. Now, I've been ignoring first aid sprays because I'm not going to use them, but I'm picking this one up. It's just going straight in the item box. It is what it is. Clean this up. There we go. Yeah, we're going down the warehouse. What is down in the warehouse? Hell yeah. Love that. Oh, come on. More shotgun shells. Okay, now this is all cleaned up. We are going to go ahead and grab the valve and get ready to meet Annette Birkin. Oh, hey. It's you again. I am going to swap out the submachine gun now. Let's keep this moving. Need the GIF. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Heads up!
Heads up! Oh, shit!
Leon, that woman was... I have to talk to her.
I have to talk to her. Okay, now as we're switching over to Ada, I need a pause for the cause. Bear with me. I will be right back. See, I was quick. I said I was going to be quick. I was quick. All right. So we are in the sewers. We're going to take over as Ada again. Do a little green screen magic here. Just bear with me when I get this all fixed, because I had to get up. There we go. Now we're looking good. We're looking good. We're feeling good. And good thing is I didn't have the vibration on the Retro Fighter, so now we have that on. Little liquid courage for the sewers. And we're back. We are back, guys. Let's go. Ada time, part 2. Leon, are you sleeping? We'll take maps just to have maps. Maps are good to have. You never know. Be the most confident person in life, but you need a map. Hey, you wait for me. Now, what this game is you're playing. But I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Annette. No, no. No bueno. I did not bring my raid. I only have my handgun. Whoa, nice shot, man. You got some crack shots in this game.
Don't move.
Shoot the 9 milli right out of my hand, Annette.
If I'm not mistaken. Identify yourself. Ada Wong.
I know you.
Ada Wong.
You're Ada Wong.
I've heard that name before. Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago who came to assist the T-virus research used his girlfriend's name as his password. Ada and John, I believe. How did you know? Who are you?
How did you know?
Annette Birkin. My husband is the man
Annette?
responsible for the creation of the T-virus. William Birkin.
Ada's like, I know that already.
John's dead. He became one of those zombies. My condolences. And although I regret this, you will be
Poor
joining
John.
him shortly.
John deserved
I
better.
won't let anyone take
He got played
the
by Ada,
responsibility.
got zombified. He made all the wrong
T-virus?
decisions in life. The poor bastard.
It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the T-virus.
We need like a John
Then
like
that must mean the creature in the
short
police
film.
department is
Somebody do that.
precisely
That'd be dope.
my husband, William. And it's all Umbrella's
Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're
None of
doing
this
well.
would have happened if they hadn't tried to
Happy
steal
Saturday.
his research away from him.
I'm sorry, I will be skipping this. It is what it is. Just keep this moving.
So those rats were the carriers of the virus. As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a
I
human.
did, with the Biorand, have this moment
Even
where
worse, every G-virus bioweapon,
Ada
including
was
William,
Jill
has
and
the
Annette
ability
was
to implant
Irons,
embryos
and you
into
had
other
such an
creatures.
epic moment between them
And
right
the
here,
offering-
and Jill just smacking Irons into the sewer water. Like right here, just imagine this is Jill, and that's Irons, and just get off.
Too bad.
And I wish that was recorded when I was playing. That was just for funsies. And I was like, oh, I did screenshot it, which I will share. I'll put it up on like the community tab on the channel. But yeah, I'm actually in the Biorand, the post-game like file, little credits. You'll see me in there, C-31. Those guys do great work, man. Bless their hearts. This community is so amazing for everything they do to kind of keep something so classic and so dear to so many people's hearts and just continue to make it a new experience, you know? And shit, like those people at Capcom should hire them for when they do the inevitable classic HD collection, in my opinion. I mean, can you imagine in the classic collection if we actually get that, which we have to, right? For that to be in there and then to be able to turn on the randomizer. Shit, that would be a dream come true. They did such a good job with the Tomb Raider one. I'm like, come on, Capcom. Give us what we want, baby. You know we want it. We deserve it. We're loyal fans. I always love this scene. Seeing all the Umbrella soldiers in the sewers. Give me 1 second. I see your chat message. I'm sorry, I skipped that. I skipped the cutscene. On this run, I've just been hitting start and getting through those, so I apologize. But that is like the most epic cutscene in this game, in my opinion. So my bad for that, Hector. Thank you for being here, though, man. And if you're a subscriber, thank you for the sub. If not, please hit that like button and subscribe. Check out some of the additional content on the channel. I do like how they kind of remind you here. They're like, valve handle's still in your inventory. You might want to use it again here. This is a rookie mistake. First time you play, not doing this and getting to the top and having to go all the way back down. I know we've all done that before. Wow. Argentina in the house. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome. How's the weather there? I'm sure it's amazing. We have a bright sunny day. I am in Pittsburgh, PA. Really appreciate the you checking in here, Hector. Thank you so much, man. Okay, so doing some travel, very cool for work. I like that. That's got to be nice to be able to go to some sweet locales for the job. Whoa! Look how good the Gator looks in the Dreamcast version. Oh, hey. Here, this is for you. No, we're not going to waste a shotgun shell. Come on. You know you want it. I like to look right here so we have a beautiful view of this. Boom! So epic. 12 hours of night work. Dang. So night shift. Really appreciate you stopping by, man. What's your favorite Resident Evil title? That's why this thing was so upset. It was stuck in this tiny little area. He outgrew his home.
Leon.
This bullet wound isn't making things any easier.
Quiet, Leon. I'll patch you up.
That'd be cool if you got to see the bandages on Leon,
That's
regardless
true,
of the
I
costume. I always thought that would be cool.
Don't mention it.
To see him bandaged up in this outfit would be dope.
I just found out. John's dead.
What?
Never mind. Let's just get out of here. The sooner the better.
RE2 from 98. Okay, here we are. Well, you're at the right place right now. Thank you for jumping on the live stream and seeing. I don't know if you've seen the Dreamcast version before, but there are some cool little additions on this version. One I will show you real quick that I can while I'm in game is actually, if you can hit start and bring up key config, and you can actually change the button mapping on here, which is really cool. So yeah, as you can see with all the different animations, it kind of shows you. Oops, look at me, I'm screwing everything up trying to show this to you. Oh, wait, hold on. You know what I actually did? I forgot I did this. So I had this changed. So I actually like these to be flip-flopped, where this is A and that is X. There we go. So also the Nemesis, The Last Escape. Yeah, I kind of like that title. It is RE3 Nemesis here, but the Last Escape, that's a great title, I think, for the other versions. The NTSC, it's just RE3 Nemesis. What did you think of the remakes? I thought they did a great job with RE2 remake. I wish RE3 remake, because I love that game. I wish it got the love and care that RE2 remake got. What's your thoughts on that? Shut that fan down. That mysteriously started working. And I bet, you know what? It's not so mysterious. We're going to blame Annette Birkin for turning that back on. And I think in RE3 remake, like, they nerfed Nemesis, in my opinion. He just wasn't as much of a intense, scary figure as he was in the OG RE3. And I miss the live selection scenes. Those are just, they were so much fun and added such a good amount of replay value to the game. Oh no, I almost ran right into him. He's hungry. Nope. Come on, Ada. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, but the whole vibe here is I picked up on eBay the non-DualShock Director's Cut of OG RE1. And then I said to myself, well, that was kind of a cool perspective for showing fans, like, the non-DualShock RE1 release. So why don't we show them a cool version of RE2, and that's the Dreamcast version here. Yeah, RE1 remake is still, in my opinion, I agree with you there. It is the best of the remakes. Initially released on the GameCube. And then seeing that in HD, I mean, man, it's wild. Like, I don't care what anybody says. I still think the graphics hold up in that so well. And I am in the camp because, you know, you can never have enough. And these releases are never going anywhere as long as you have a way to play them. I would actually love to see RE1 remade as well. I think we might see it for the 30th anniversary in a couple years. But who knows? I mean, I think that would print money. And as far as remakes go, I really, you know, after 4, they set up 5 so perfectly. But I do want to see Code Veronica the most. But I would welcome a remake of 0, which it sounds like, if you believe all those rumors, that's happening. And, I mean, give us 0, give us 1, give us Code Veronica, give us 5 again. Can never have enough, but I just want to see them treated with the love and respect that they did for most recently the RE2 remake. It's okay, we got it quick enough. Yeah, I think they could expand on Lisa Trevor a little bit. That was such a cool addition to the initial RE1 remake. But that whole family, when you think about what the Trevor family went through, it's brutal, man. Umbrella, there's some ruthless bastards. I am in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yep, in the U.S. So kind of like the not so much the Northeast and not so much Midwest, but kind of in that gap there between those areas. Yeah, Pennsylvania. Yep. So here we go. We're gonna pick up my favorite weapon parts in any Resident Evil game here. So we clear this out, and that is to do the custom shotgun, man. We might have to burn through a healing item here in order to pick those up, but you know what? We're good. We don't care. And here they are. Smack that like button for getting my favorite weapon in any Resident Evil game. And I will ask the chat, what is your favorite weapon in any Resident Evil game? These gun parts plus that shotgun, oh baby. I love it. I'm going to cheese this for one shotgun shell until we equip those. So I can just have all those free shoddy rounds. Because why not? That's what we do here. We take advantage. Resident Evil giveth, and we will taketh, baby. Yeah. Like Transylvania. Yeah, but Pennsylvania, yeah. It does have that same sound to it. So now we can go ahead and equip these. And Seabash now has his all-time favorite gun. Wow, Ada, look at you go. We're going to let him get up. So I can do this. Boom. The kickback on this is beautiful. pick up one of these herbs over here, because why not? Thanks, Ada. I was looking at the chat. Here, give me 1 second. Put him down. I've never been there, but it's somewhere that's definitely on my bucket list to travel. It looks amazing. I've been to Mexico, and I had a great time there. Definitely going to go back. So many great places to travel to. Oh, wow. Okay. So it's gone through some changes as of late. Dump this off. We are now totally done with the valve handle. So goodbye there. And it's Magnum time, guys. We have yet to save it. We're going to keep the no save run alive that we kind of started with Claire B on the last live stream, and just have at it, and also hope for the best, because you never know. So we're gonna keep that for healing items. Go Magnum and shotgun. Yeah, I've done Mexico, I've done Cancun. I loved it. Gotta get back. Beautiful weather, great food. Where I was, the water was just amazing. So highly recommend. So we are making our way down to Nest, guys. The Umbrella Lab. We got a little bit of nonsense to go through before we get there, but we're going to keep powering through here. And sadly, those handgun bullets are going to stay there because we're good on that right now. Let's pull out that Magnum and look like a real badass with the guns out. Ada, I'm going in here. The only toilet in the game. Here it is. Which is crazy. Get these Magnum rounds. Grab the key. Yeah, we are, as we say, soccer here, but yeah, football, it's amazing that we don't have better representation on the football field. American football here, we are the Pittsburgh Steelers. We are the 6-time Super Bowl champion Pittsburgh Steelers. Big fan. Here it is. Take that tram down. Very nice, very nice. So here we go. Yeah, soccer versus football, yep. Ada just took a claw.
Ada, can you hear me? Come on, snap out of it.
Oh shit, let's do this. I love that it locks behind you. You bastard throwing your pipe at me? Pipe of Doom. And G2. G2's pretty cool because I love how Birkin's face is there on his chest. Oh, hell no. I got time for that. Dry? Yep. Sit your ass down. Enough of that. So I like getting the Magnum. I like to run out of those Magnum rounds. Of that initial 8 that you're stocked with there. So when you get the Magnum parts, you get those freebies. I just can't help myself. You gotta take it where you can. Yeah, Birkin wanted some. We gave him what he asked for. And here we are, guys. We're vastly approaching the final area of the game.
Come on.
Let's go.
Wake up. Come on.
Yeah, Rammstein. Yeah, this is epic. Yeah, the combat shotgun, that's my favorite weapon in the game. Once you customize this thing, it literally is the boomstick.
Welcome back. Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you.
Ada's like put us through the ringer here.
I really enjoy being.
We've been chasing her around and now getting caught up in all her nonsense. But such is life.
I'm not capable of caring about anyone, but I don't want to lose you.
We're leaving this place together.
We're leaving this place together, damn right. Ada's theme, which is awesome to hear in the remake of RE4 and the Separate Ways DLC, which I thought was a really cool addition. Did a great job tossing that in there. All right, now we're at the point in the game, guys, during this no save run. I'm maining the shoddy right now. That is our plan. So here's the infinite weapons for my A rank throughout playing the other scenarios. So gotta do some quick organization here. You know what? Let's just do this too. Just go with these screens. Shoddy. We're looking good. Just taking that Ada theme for one more second. Oh yeah, love it. All right, and here we are. I love the look of this area. It's one of my favorite areas of the game. It has such a gritty like look to it for being like, you know, so technologically advanced in this underground facility. But I just think it looks so good. I did like what they did with it in the remake, though. It did look cool in there as well. All right, so let's get this power back on. And you'll see in this version here, check out the mist effect. It looks much better, much more pronounced in the Dreamcast version than in the PS1 version. And I'm going to check your chat message in 1 second once we get this rolling here. And I always like this little FMV. Yeah. BRB, right? Be right back. And there it is. Give me that main fuse. Not grabbing that first aid spray. No need for that. And like I said, I will do the guest registry. In my Claire B run, you saw me enter that area. Pretty cool. But we will not be using the B.O.W. gas because we do not want those enemies stronger in the B scenario for Claire. But when you get to that in Claire B, sure as shit, let that B.O.W. gas out. Pretty much deducts. I was seeing online some of the percentages on the hit point deduction. It's pretty wild. Leon wants a flamethrower. He's going to get one. He says, I deserve the damn flamethrower. And I will show you pretty cool animation here. So this is that gas I was talking about. You can activate it there. We will not be activating it. So you can light this up, as you'll see oil all over the place. You can light this with the flamethrower, or you can do what I'm about to do here after I got slapped in the face. And if you use the lighter, you can actually, you'll see the sprinkler system go off, which is pretty cool. See that? That's pretty dope, right? That's like, you just get the flamethrower, like, oh, I'm going to use the flamethrower on that, I'm going to burn it. But if you use the lighter on it, you can see that, which is kind of cool. All right. We know what's waiting for us once we come out of this shoot, right? So let's be prepared for it. We got friends on the other side. But they're not very friendly. You sit your ass down. Yeah, there's that Remington. You gotta love it. The longer barrel results more concentrated blast. The true essence of the boomstick, baby. All the shotgun shells. Have you played Resident Evil Outbreak by chance? There's an ink ribbon here. We haven't saved. There's no saving. Because it's kind of cool, the Outbreak scenario where you have to deal with the plant. I did like how they kind of expanded all of that with the remake. Like, I don't know, the Ivies in the remake, that was a really cool way they did that with the bulbs on them that you have to shoot off. Because these guys are just assholes. I hate these Ivies so much. He tried to. They tried to get me with that nonsense. We're like, we're not having that. You're not poisoning Leon's ass. No way. And we got another chat message here. What is up, James? Welcome. Oh, well, we did a Claire B no save run. We are doing Leon A no save run right now. So appreciate you stopping by. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe. And you came in at the perfect time because we're in Nest, and we're gonna polish this sucker off, and then I'll show you guys after I'm done with this some of the cool features of the Dreamcast version. So let's take out this Ivy right here. You're not tough. Grab some herbage. Really appreciate how active the chat has been. You guys, everybody keep it up. Thank you so much. We're having a good Saturday RE2 run here with Leon. No speed run. It's a vanilla run. Doing as much as we can. Yeah, there's a couple areas in this game that are really necessary to kind of say before, depending on your comfort with the game. Not like RE1, especially the director's cut. If you're playing the advanced, look at that liquor. That enhanced liquor really wants to say hello to Leon. So I don't think I can hit it here. Nope. There you go. That's it. Come here. And don't worry, there's more friends around the corner. So yeah, you get the flamethrower only in Leon's scenario here. Claire, you have the flame rounds for the grenade launcher. Look at that kickback. It put me back. I can't even see where this bastard is. Oh, he's coming! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Wow. I couldn't see where that was coming from because of the kickback from the shoddy. That was intense, guys. We got through it, though. They wanted a piece. They really did. Leon said, not so fast. That shotgun's almost as big as Leon. That's where you get the lab map. And here we are. We are way deep in this right now. Drop off some of these. James, you'll also see, since you just hopped on, some infinite weapons here that I haven't used. The rocket launcher, the Gatling gun, the submachine gun. That is from me completing the other scenarios with an A rank. We're not using them. Like I keep telling the audience here, this is a vanilla run, so we're just kind of doing this for the funsies. But not that much fun. We're doing a vanilla run like we've never played this before. So grab that herb. We're going to do the weapon box key so we can get the Magnum parts. A lot of people, their favorite gun's the Magnum. I love the Magnum. Blowing off the heads, getting the headshots is really nice. I just love this shotgun. So we got a red herb here. That's why we left the one solo green in the inventory. Go ahead and make that red-green mix right now. And let's get those Magnum parts, guys. And then we're going to register for guest. So here you're going to see the little trick I was talking about earlier when you do weapon parts with an empty gun. So this is a great way to get some free rounds for your weapon. So we're going to combine the Magnum parts. And there we go. We got 8 free Magnum rounds for that. So that also works for the shotgun and your handgun when you do the weapon parts. So this is why I love the shotgun when it's all souped up. Let me get the angle here on this clown. That right there. You basically cut them in half. Oh, hey, you too, huh? this will be the angle for it. Boom. Love that shoddy. Look at this poor guy. he just wanted the mercy kill there. He was just waiting for it. And here, just for fun, for the live stream, we'll go ahead and take this one out with the Magnum. Just get that headshot. Gotta love the Magnum. Hit the like button for the Magnum. All right, we now have the key card. We're gonna register guest and keep this thing moving, guys. Good old no save run. Those things can actually poison you too, by the way. It's gross. I know. We gotta get the angle here so we can actually see the Moth. Poor Moth didn't even want to hurt me. Oh no! I said that! I deserve that right there. Right? I'm like, it didn't want to hurt me, and that just jumps in my face. Oh. Chris. I did that to myself. Alright. Anyway. That was great for the content there. Lucky I didn't destroy the computer in the process, right? So here's that guest registry that I was talking about. And there goes that. Get that fingerprint registered. So we can now open this additional area in the B scenario. That's why we're doing this. I am playing on just standard here for this run. We will get into the nightmare and hard modes on this. And this is Leon A. I really main the handgun through most of the game. So when I get to this area, due to the beta lickers, I can just rock the shoddy out. But I will tell you, Marcos, from playing through the other scenarios and unlocking the infinite rocket launcher, Gatling gun, and submachine gun, I have not used them on this, so I can also hang my hat on that, as you'll see them in the item box here. RE2 does bless you with a ton of ammunition, and this is me with my OCD of keeping everything nice and organized. So we do need the flamethrower for the time being, because we will run into some additional IVs. And you can take out the IVs with standard weapons, but it takes a lot of hits. So we are going to go ahead and just rock the shit out of that flamethrower while we got it. And I got our friend in the ceiling here. Oh, hey. More herbage. We'll leave that there. Yeah, that's one of the cool things about the Dreamcast version. You do have a hard mode and a nightmare mode, which nightmare mode, in my opinion, is probably going to be a wild. I don't know if I'll live stream that. I think I have to, right? As I've been hyping up the Dreamcast version, I do think I need to show it off, and show either how well or how horribly I'll play it. But yeah, exclusive to this version, which is just crazy. There they are. Bye. Let's go ahead and flambe those two clowns. We knew they were waiting for us. All right. Let's keep this thing moving, guys. Hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And check out some of the additional content on the channel. This all started off as a passion project for me a little over a year ago. And at that time, I was doing it from my, my couch. As you'll see in some of my older videos. But we've continued to elevate the channel. Some additional items. So now we can do this, and since Leon registered as guest, we can go ahead and put his fingerprint in here so Claire can access this area in the B scenario. Obviously, if you're speedrunning this, you don't go through any of this crap. But with this being a vanilla run, we're doing it. We're doing it now. And there goes the lab card key. And we're almost there. We are almost there, guys. More Magnum ammo. Oh, I didn't want that. God. Pick up the Magnum ammo. That depth on that is kind of hard to see. You'll get to see a cool kill here, though, from this angle. Boom. Love this shotty. These are some of my favorite zombies in the game, just because of them being like the lab workers, and they just look so much more decayed, which I think is a cool thing that they did here. If you think about it, how long these things have been infected as opposed to some of the citizens being freshly infected. There it is. Good old MO disc. Obviously, you can't do anything with this in this scenario. With the VAM for the vaccine. So off we go. Let's do this.
You murdered my husband.
Not necessarily.
I know what you're looking for.
Right? Leon's like, what is this bitch talking about?
Didn't you? Never take it from me. This is my husband's legacy.
She's all hopped up on painkillers.
Where's that spy
Her paranoia is
you
through
were
the roof.
working with earlier? You know who I'm talking about.
Has anybody in the chat read the S.T.A.R.S novels?
You really
Because if you haven't, you can get them on Amazon.
You're so
They're awesome.
gullible. She's
It's
one
cool.
of the operatives
The
sent
level
here
of
by
context and
agents.
background she puts
Reason
on
why she came here
her
is to
spin
obtain the
of these
G-virus.
tales.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check
That
on her.
Dreamcast hype up.
She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about Umbrella.
That can't be. I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like that.
If you don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're
She's
about
like,
to
I don't
die
give a shit if you
anyway.
don't believe me or not, whatever.
What happened?
What happened? Pipe of Doom. That's what happened. See, it's full circle. William loved with his pipe, cracking people with it. Now it's full circle. I'm sorry, Annette.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated.
There it is.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated.
The
This
infamous
sequence may not
self-destruct
be aborted.
sequence.
All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
It wouldn't be a Resident Evil game without a self-destruct sequence. Much like it wouldn't be a Resident Evil game without a crank. Or in the newer games with bolt cutters. All right, guys. Nitty gritty here.
The bottom platform.
One of my favorite
Leon.
parts. This is the most 90s part of the game after Ada goes down.
I've been waiting for you, Leon.
What are you doing?
You know what this is about. So just
Yeah, you get a good
hand
view of it
over
there
the
with her holding her gun
G-virus.
kind of sideways.
I don't
An
believe
animation unique to Ada
this.
Wong.
Annette was right. About everything.
That's why I told you to leave without me, but you wouldn't listen.
Which is kind of
Now
whack
hand it
because on
over.
extreme battle mode,
Don't make me
when you play as her, she actually has the Colt single action army. So they only use it in the main game, which I think is just wild. But I guess they did that with her loadout to make her unique.
Ada!
Gotcha.
Ada! I've got you. Don't give up.
See, he's got those guns. Come on, you got her, Leon. Pull her ass up.
Leon, it's over. Just let me go.
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
You're gonna make it.
It's too late, Leon. We both know it.
No. I promised you that we would escape. You just have to help me out here.
How about you use two hands, Leon? Pull her ass
I
up.
really wanted to escape with you, Leon. Escape from everything.
Should show her with the grappling hook.
Ada!
Here it is. This is my scene here. Grab his head. Drop to his knees. Punch that ground. Yes. Epic. The emotion is raw for Leon. He's like, you're the only other survivor, minus Annette, that I've dealt with. And Claire. But, you know.
This is what everyone's been done.
And this is the most careless act. It just chucks it. That always cracks me up. What made her do that? And yeah, seeing that. It's Ada's gun. There are no rounds in the mag. Unbelievable. Oh, what a ride. All right. Let's get down to business, guys. That damn plant. I want to take the flamethrower and just use what's left in it on the damn plant. Bastard. I mean, it's the vagina plant. It is what it is. Okay? Let's call it that. Oh, hey, naked zombies now. Staple of any Resident Evil game when you're at the end. Oh, you bastard. I deserve that. You sit your ass down. How's that? See, I was careless there. It's alright. We're gonna power through this. Oh, that was a double kill. Look at the carnage. Look at Leon looking down. He's like, I did that shit. Alright. This is it. We're going to load up on healing items. It's Magnum only now, guys. This is it. Magnum only. Can we call Claire? Hey, Claire. My no save run. Get the hell out of here. Woo! Alright. First, let's put this back. Let's go here. That. Nope. We are stocked. Wait. You go from the topmost item to the lowermost item, depending on how you want to have things organized. And that's how you make that work. Okay, we're gonna do the ammo disc first. I want to grab a solo green before we do that, because I did get touched once by that damn zombie bastard. Okay, Leon's ready. Are you guys ready? Go have ourselves a little showdown. I like how we had the G-Virus in our inventory for like 20 seconds. Yeah. Well, let's use it. We have it in our inventory. Come on. And since I have the space and it's right here, and we haven't saved, can never have enough healing on you at this point. Leon looks like he's ready to go attend a festival with the amount of herbs on him. All right. He's like, do you see all those red hairs on those nugs? That red-green, that's where it's at. Look at that fucking hand cannon. That Magnum is ready to bark, baby. Hell yeah, we're gonna push it. He's like, what now? Haven't I been through enough? Oh shit. He's like, good God almighty, what is that? It's angry, whatever it is. Okay. G4. Remember G4 TV? You're so angry. No. Get your ass down here. Oh, that's not good. See ya. Fuck yeah. I got that one hit on that corner. Ugh. When it gets you in that crazy teethy jaw in its chest, that'll screw you up. That's like, you're on, it's not showing like orange caution, it's still yellow caution, but your health is so low when that happens. So that was an automatic heal now scenario. We weren't pushing any bullshit there. So, this is it. No save run. Leon A on the Sega Dreamcast. Blast from the past, baby. And just for fun, we're not entering that train without a fully loaded Magnum. Yes. Let's go, guys. Hit that like button. Crushed it.
Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine.
He's like, who's this little girl? He's like, Claire, you found a survivor?
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right.
This is
just
only
the
the
beginning.
beginning. Leon's like, I'm going to probably be like the face of the franchise the way I play. Goodbye, Ada.
Goodbye, Ada.
Resi 2, guys. Let's go. Thank you, everyone, for being here. What a run. So, yeah. Cool thing, you know, as we're watching these credits, because I will show you afterward some of the cool little features to the Dreamcast version. But it is a solo jewel case. And it has the nice... So let me see if I can do this in the camera for you guys. Where the way it opens up. So on the PlayStation, you know, this would be a dual case. I really like the way this is. It fits so nicely with all the other games where it's not, you know, taking up 2 slots instead of 1. You know, like Siphon Filter 3 with it being 1 disc, but it's in a dual case for some reason, which I was never really understood why that is. I'm sure I could look it up online. You can find everything out online these days. But one of the neat things on the back here is Claire is featured on the back as much as Leon, and you don't see that a lot back then, like in the promotional stuff. There's a lot of it being just Leon in the promotional pieces for this game when it was first released. So neat to see on the back of the DC version the 6 thumbnails on it, Claire being featured in half of them, which I think is cool. She definitely deserves it. So yeah, no save run. We did Claire B no save run previously, so now we've done Leon A no save run. So ideally what I want to do, because, you know, it's the zapping system, it's Resident Evil 2, is to do then Claire A, Leon B, and obviously do that in a live stream. I mean, do I keep the streak and keep the vibe alive and do more no save runs? I mean, I think I kind of have to, right? I kind of started this up and have been rolling with it. So that might be the way I go, but eventually, yes, I will do an attempt at hardcore. I think I got to. And see how that goes. So let's see. The stream's been going on for 2:44. I did take a break and I did chat for a bit in the beginning. We'll see time-wise what we did. Because this is, again, no save. No first aid. Just over 2 hours. Okay. Kind of figured. You got to document it. So yeah, we did all the stuff that you don't necessarily have to do, but it's for the beauty of it. Yep. So when the controller goes to sleep, I do have to reinsert the memory card, the VMU. So 1 second. So there goes that. There's my VMU. So yeah, now we're going to have to go ahead and work on some Claire A, Leon B. So that will be incoming. But just to show everybody, Fourth Survivor, Extreme Battle. But if you go to the gallery here, and I did this on a whole video, and I put RE2 music to it and kind of showed off some of the gallery art, which is pretty cool. I don't know if you all have seen this before, but it's really cool, and I think kind of doing stuff like this, you didn't see this a lot back in the day, so pretty sweet. Kind of feel like this one right here, this look for Leon, similar in a sense to the one costume. It's like a mix between his one that I wore with the RPD hat on, right, and the wife beater, and also a little bit of that biker vibe that you saw. So I think that's a cool look. Him with the dog, I love this. And now we get into some of Claire's sketches here. Notice the boots with like the gray, and then there's actually, you see like a bandage on Claire's leg. I wonder if there's going to be a moment like how Leon gets shot, if something was going to happen to Claire and she gets damaged and gets bandaged up on her leg. And then you obviously see her without the vest on. And now this is now more what her costume ended up becoming for the main game, right? And here we go. This is, again, something that was probably mocked up that then got repurposed for her bonus costume, where you see Claire with the biker outfit and she has the red bandana on. So they kind of take part of this. They got rid of the Union Jack and kept her Queen embroidered look in the back. But you do see it does still have kind of the flames on her arms, which carries over. And now this is more your Elsa Walker look, biker outfit, which I think I wish Claire would have had two costumes as opposed to the only one, like two bonus costumes, because she only has the one. But this is pretty dope. Which we kind of do get that Elsa Walker for the remake. They throw that in there, that costume. This is obviously unused. Nothing special about this one. This one I loved. I thought this would be a really cool look. It's kind of like a grungy vibe with it being, the 90s. I thought this was a cool look. I like the ripped jeans and her like side pack, kind of like her fanny happening there with the one strap. I think that's cool, and her holster. That whole look, I wish we'd see something like this. This one is kind of like meh. A little too tank girl look for me, personally. Great shot with the Ducati bike. Here's Ada. Classy as always. And there it is, guys. So you kind of see in this photo from the gallery, art gallery items here, Ada in the trench coat, right? So we didn't get to really see this officially in the game until RE2 Remake, but it's cool seeing it in here as a unused asset. And then Ada with the umbrella zip up on. This one's pretty cool, this look. And then that look, if you kind of minus the jacket, that look on the right, what does that make you think of? What does that remind you of? That's like her outfit. Pretty close to it for Separate Ways in RE2 Remake. I mean, RE4 Remake. That's what that look on the right reminds me of, where she doesn't have the umbrella jacket on. So that's pretty cool. We got Sherry. Some looks at Sherry here. And how about if they would have done that? Like if you changed Claire's costume, Sherry's costume also changed. That would have been a cool idea. This one, I always think that's a cool picture. Annette. Different looks of Annette. Marvin. Pre-zombified Marvin. And there's the Maid in Heaven when I was talking about the embroidery on her vest. Obviously, they love putting their Queen references in. Here it is in all its glory. And Let Me Live, which is another Queen reference. I actually saw a really cool shirt online with this that I think I might have to pick up. And here we go, the whole squad, right? So this is more like the RE 1.5, right? With everybody in this. These weren't all characters that were made it over to the final game, but there are some in here that did, obviously. And this is interesting. This is essentially Chris for the battle game. We'll look at Chris. Go Leon. Claire again. Annette looks so deranged here. I love it. Chief Irons. Getting some zombies here. That one's awesome. This is everybody after a long work week. The Cerberus. It's pretty cool. The spiders, man. I can't believe on this run, I actually had to use a blue herb. You know, after I got the club key from Ada and coming back, getting hit with the spider in that tiny little section, and somehow it managed to hit me with the poison, which was just totally shocking. Get some Birkin vibes here. Our Gator, our Hungry Gator. These obviously did not make it into Resident Evil 2. They were a product of Resident Evil 1.5. These like spider people, and I'm fine with that. I don't know what they're going through here, what they're going for here. I don't know if this is like infection through one of the giant spiders and this is the result of it or what. But an interesting look. And obviously, the carriers of Mr. X, the canisters here, the helicopter. Notice the picture on the bottom right showing him bust through, and they kind of have him going face first, like doing a belly smacker through the roof, as opposed to him just kind of going straight through and down the way they had him arrive. This is, in my opinion, a very eerie look to the RPD, which was then kind of used in the remake, right? We kind of saw in the remake it look a little bit like this, with the desk in the foreground where the statue normally is, right? And then the typewriter there, and then the save, the inventory box. And then if you look straight back, right, you actually see the two stairwells on either side, and then the opening underneath the big window, which is exactly kind of the way they had RE2 Remake the RPD set up. So this is such a cool piece of concept art to look at, knowing that they kind of went back and looked at this for Remake, for RE2 Remake, and used this. So that's really interesting. I wonder if the thought was also to have that open up, like when you use the metal, but it opened up to that passageway down below, and that's how you got to another area like it was in an RE2 remake. I don't know. But the way this is done and the way it looks, it's very reminiscent, right, of the way the RPD is set up in Resident Evil 2 remake. And this is probably one of the coolest pieces in here. Really cool look here of what would be the S.T.A.R.S office, right? That's pretty neat. All the desks. I like the brick on the one wall there. I think that's cool. And obviously the typewriters, seeing those. And yeah, here's kind of a view of what I would believe be... Is this the police station, or is this where the darkroom save room is? And there's those steps that go up. I think that's what this is supposed to be. Where an RE3 Nemesis jumps through. Right? Yeah, it's wild seeing some of this and it being like, oh, they probably went back and looked at this for RE2 remake and then repurpose some of these. That one of the police station though, that's so wild how the RPD hall in a concept art from all that long ago was then kind of referenced, which is really neat. This is like the darkroom save room here. Got the inventory box over in the corner, the desk in the foreground. Pretty sweet. Chief Iron's office. To think the taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no more. Yeah, that's cool. All sorts of mayhem here. I'm guessing this is like... That's where you lower in the clock tower. The crank. You can see the bell way up top. That's pretty neat. And then that mechanism below it where you put the gear in. Some sewer stuff here. There's the gondola. Old tram. I'm taking the tram. Cool. And more sewer stuff. But yeah. Pretty cool with the gallery items. So, and obviously on this disc, which is different than the Resident Evil 2 Claire disc for the Dreamcast, where you have additional gallery stuff to look through, which I kind of highlighted in my playthrough of Claire B. So, you get the movies on here as well. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. And just to show everyone. We are on the Dreamcast. So if you missed all of the live stream Leon A no save run, I will also timestamp it and we'll have that in for the VOD. Getting that all done probably in the next day or two. So I think next up we will hit Claire A and Leon B, and then it might be hard mode and nightmare mode on the Dreamcast. So now's when I like to take the time to thank you all for being here. If you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe. We bring new content weekly, not only just Resident Evil content, all horror content, psychological horror like your Silent Hill stuff, action horror. I'm playing through The Suffering right now on PS2. I'm just doing that as like my VOD series. And, you know, love the action horror stuff and obviously all the survival horror from Daymare and all that good shit. I got to hop back on, though. I do have to get back on for more Dead Space. So that will also be in the future. It's my continuation of my playthrough of Dead Space Remake. So, thank you everybody for being here. Look forward to what's next. Hit that bell and get notified. I'm also on socials. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, cbash31. You'll find me on there. Go ahead and give me a like. Follow me. I'll follow you back. Check out the content on there as well. And I hope to see all you on my next live stream and checking out some additional content on the channel. So thank you so much for being here. I'm cbash31. And as always, stay safe out there.